now, Novak Djokovic continues to prepare for the Australian Open as the immigration minister considers deporting him. For the latest on what's become a drawn-out saga, I'm joined by our reporter Joel Philp in Melbourne now. Joel, hello to you. Bring us up to speed. Firstly, where is the investigation at on this report that he has lied on his declaration form?
Yeah, that's right, Matt. Look, Novak Djokovic claims to have indeed not travelled to any other country in the 14 days prior to his flight to Australia. But we now know that social media posts indicate that he was both in Serbia and Spain by the looks of it. It is not clear at this stage if the Australian government is going to use this as part of their investigations, whether to cancel his visa for a second time, considering lying on travel declaration forms is a serious offence, or indeed whether he could cop some other form of punishment for doing so.
Well, there's also conflicting reports about when he actually tested positive to COVID in December. Do we have any more details on that?
Yeah, Matt, this is an interesting development that's come about overnight. I'm about to throw some dates at you now. Let's see how we go here. So, European media outlets have been investigating via the Serbian Public Health Service digital copies of the tests. And there is some indication that there's been some manipulation in these tests and that the positive test could have been as late as December 26. Beyond that, that the negative and positive tests could have been swapped around in their orders. Of course, he flew into Australia starting on January 4, and Djokovic's legal team claims that he tested positive on December 16. Around that date, he was seen out in the public in indoor events, maskless events in Serbia. The Serbian Prime Minister has addressed this issue, saying that he would have been breaking the rules in Serbia if that was the case, and that their government there would be investigating. His mother was asked about this situation regarding the positive test supposedly on December 16. This is what she had to say.
He didn't know. Probably he didn't know it, because when he realized that he is positive, then he go to isolation because he didn't know. I really cannot say anything about that. It's maybe the best is to ask him.
So, Joel, now all really comes down to the immigration minister. Do we have any idea when he's going to make a decision on this?
Yeah, that's right, Matt. Look, he could be in trouble, Novak Djokovic, this is, with authorities in both countries. But this does all come down to his visa. Now, it's been quite a few days of delays now, so we could indeed see a decision made from the Immigration Minister, Alex Hawke, on this today. We'll have to wait and see at this stage with the world's eyes on this situation. But if it is the case that his visa is cancelled for a second time, it is likely that Novak Djokovic would be re-detained and his lawyers given up to 48 hours to respond. We could see more protests sparked in Melbourne from this decision. And of course, the Australian Open would be then just days away. It's due to start on Monday. Don't forget that Tennis Australia said they wanted all the scheduling sorted out as of yesterday. That's what they asked the court for. So things are still up in the air in this situation. We will see what today brings.
Hopefully we get an answer. Joel, keeping us updated there from Melbourne. Thank you very much, mate. We'll chat to you again soon.